With US presidential elections entering their last days, analysts say Ankara sees the outcome as key to Turkish-US relations. Observers note Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have different approaches toward Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan.
During the past Trump presidency, the political relationship at the highest level between Erdogan and Trump was a strong one, whereas nowadays between Biden and Erdogan, and if Kamala Harris wins, between Harris and Erdogan, is likely to be a much more shallow one.
Erdogan has avoided commenting on the US election, but analysts note that during the Trump presidency, the US and Turkish leaders met 9 times, including a state visit by Erdogan to Washington. In contrast, President Biden met with Erdogan only once, and then briefly on the sidelines of international summits. Analysts say FaceTime with US presidents is vital for Erdogan.
It's very important for his domestic standing and legitimacy. He has built a personalized system, but also convinced his voters, particularly his base, that he is a consequential leader, that Turkey is rising, that is very important.
Erdogan has often spoken warmly of his relationship with Trump, despite the fact he got hit by sanctions over the purchase of Russian missiles while Trump was in the White House. Trump once even threatened to, in his words, totally destroy and obliterate the Turkish economy over Turkey's threats to attack US-backed Syrian Kurdish forces. Trump is calling for more support for Israel in his wars against Hamas and Hezbollah. And analysts say differences could again emerge between the US and Turkish leaders.
President Trump's approach to the Middle East and the conflict between the Palestinians and Israel could actually escalate the tension in the Middle East to the extent that a regional war could be unavoidable. So yes, the Trump presidency has many opportunities for Turkey, but it's very high risk.
While there has been little direct contact between Biden and Erdogan, Turkish-US relations have improved, with the two NATO allies increasingly cooperating. Analysts see both benefits and risks for Ankara, regardless of who wins the US election.
Kamala Harris administration would mean more continuity, but promise of a stability in Turkish-US relations, whereas Trump is so unpredictable that it could be very good, very bad, up very good one day and very bad one day.
With no end in sight for the Middle East war, analysts warn that Trump's unpredictability presents a risk to Ankara, but that Erdogan will still likely covet the opportunity to renew his relationship with Trump. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.
It really did